Hey there, Amalia here with Karmic Kindness, and I was doing a little contemplating today, and particularly with the upcoming birth of my first grandchild. And what I find so interesting about this, and the fact is, okay, first of all, I'm not sure where you are coming into my world at this point, but I have 4 kids, and my oldest and his wife are having a baby. And for anyone who knows me very well will know that even though I have 4 kids, I'm not a big kid person. So I'm not the kind of gal who at a party or an event and there's a baby is going to be immediately magnetized and drawn to the baby. I'm not that person. You know, I can recognize a cute baby. I can recognize a kid that's playing happily and all of that, and how it's lovely. As you can see, even just as I'm talking, it's not really where I'm most comfortable. But what just occurred to me, and which is why I'm recording this now, because I really wanted to share this message while it was very fresh and very much in my awareness, is I'm curious if it's a situation where the things that we are most resistant to, or that we kind of have our hand up to, are the things that we need the most because it's not comfortable or familiar for us. So I have a playful side. I have a pretty good sense of humor, I think, but it's taken a little time to get to that place. And I'm more serious than I am playful. And so, you know, I love to contemplate. I love to like really dig into things and get into the deep nitty-gritty of it all and the inner workings. And that tends to be more serious than playful. Kids are so playful. Kids are in their imagination. Kids have no filter. They just go with where their soul carries them, and they just ride the waves of life so easily and freely. I am very different than that. I have noticed with myself, I like a plan. I am not one who will go very easily and freely. I have a major filter. I will be very aware of my words and be very choosy in what I say. And I will reveal only but so much. And, you know, I can look at all of these different reasons why on astrology, on human design, on soul contract, all of the modalities that I love to play in. For me, that's play. But it also feels like there's something else that's underneath all of that. It's this almost fear or this discomfort in going into those places that are not innate to us. So I have a couple of girlfriends, and they're gonna, when they see this, they're gonna know exactly who they are and that I'm talking about them, who love babies, who love animals. I think babies and animals they're kind of the same in that they live and they move by instinct. It's not like they're thinking through all of the different steps, or if I do this, this will happen. If I do that, that'll happen. Weighing the pros and cons. They just live their life. They just go with what feels good in the moment, and they will change quickly if it doesn't feel good anymore. How awesome is it to be able to live your life that way? To be able to follow your heart's wisdom, your soul's guidance, and go with what feels good in the moment. And then when it doesn't feel good, to stop. You know, my soul partner, he is so good at that. He has no problem. If we're having a dinner party and he's done, he just will check out. That's it. Like I'm left holding everything and trying to deal with all of our guests and navigate all of that, and he's just checked out. And now granted, there's a fine line, and we've talked about that, and so we've got a good system now. But it was annoying to me at first, but after I realized how amazing it was that he was able to honor his own needs in that moment. In society, we feel like we have to make everyone else happy. We have to do everything for everyone else. We sacrifice ourselves for other people, and particularly as women and moms, we do this all the time. Why? Why do we do that? So I guess there's a couple of different things here at play. Is if you're one, similarly to me, who's not a big kid person, who's not drawn to the baby in the room, can you lean into that childlike wonder within yourself a little bit more and remember what it was like to play when you were young and do more of that in each day? And two is, can you pay attention to what's feeling good for you in the moment and be able to speak to that in the moment with whomever you're with, and just honor your needs and honor what it is that your soul is calling for, and not worry so much about offending, hurting, or upsetting someone else. Because those who truly love you and get you, and you speak from the heart, they'll feel it and they'll know. And if those in front of you don't, then maybe the heart connection isn't there anymore, and maybe it's time to make some space for new heart connections. And you can let them go lovingly, or the relationship may morph into something that fits both of you a bit better. So yeah, I guess this is maybe a little Wednesday wisdom for you that is a little outside the box, and I don't know, just something to contemplate, particularly with this new moon in Libra, where we're talking about relationships and finding that balance and harmony, not just within the dynamic of the two, but also within ourselves. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right. If this feels good to you, please do like, share, and comment. We learn from one another, and I will see you here very soon.